Toynado!
Hi, I'm Anthony, and this week I'm the reason everything's not going to plan.
Because it's our Christmas special!
And with me, as you can hear, is a man who had a great idea, forced me into doing some really cool stuff, and made me love toys all over again. It's Pete!
I'm the creator of Toynado. And when I say that, Anthony knows a lot more about toys. And we're doing this live, people.
Just for a change of pace, we thought we'd mix things up for the last show of the year.
Last show, we've done 35?
Does that count the special?
37?
Sure, 37. Why not? You can check it later.
Which means we have more shows than subscription.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, give up, man. We're never going to get our 50. All right, so what are we doing today, Anthony?
Well, today we're looking back at, our favourite episodes of Toynado for the year. So this is just our Christmas, end of year, wrap up, and maybe a look towards the future.
Oh, nice.
So this episode, we thought we'd start off with a review of our favourite episodes from the season. So, Pete, we're going to look at our top 5 episodes. Do you mind if I go first?
By all means, good sir. By all means.
So, what I have for number 5 is our crazy friend, the Toxic Crusader. I can't remember his name now, so that's going really, really well.
The dog guy.
The dog guy. I really love that episode.
You know, the dog guy. Give us one quick second.
I believe what we're looking for is Junkyard. And I felt that episode was quite entertaining. And I love that toy. And I know you loved that toy as a kid, Pete. And he had so many cool accessories. And the tooling and all the design just made it a lot of fun. And I think it was a lot of fun talking about it.
I saw him in his original packaging when I was at Brisbane.
Ooh.
$350 they wanted him.
Ooh.
And I know I don't swear much, but F off to that.
Look, I can tell you that when my brother got that one as a kid, it was not that much. I think it was about $15. So, yeah. Number 4.
Wait. Maybe I should do mine.
All right.
Go order.
Yeah, sure.
This is a live thing, Anthony. No editing here. Although we will be editing a lot of stuff. So my one is one of the things I've been wanting for most of my adult life that I want to do, which is the Battle Bones from He-Man Masters of the Universe. I remember that it's one of the things that you originally showed that I said I wanted.
Yep.
Then we did our Sydney trip.
Yes.
And went to the second-hand childhood.
I think it was Second Childhood.
Second Childhood.
Out of Penrith.
Yeah. And they had one for $30, which had a couple of clips broken, which is a freaking bargain.
Yeah, you got yourself a real nice bargain there. And Wes there was so nice. He pulled it down off the shelf for you to have a look at, and you just went, yep, that's mine.
That's mine. Especially when he said it was $30. I'm like, how can you argue that? Yep, so that's my number 5.
All right, my number 4 is Magic from the Marvel / X-Men action figures. I really like that figure. As you would have heard during the episode, I love the character. I'm a big fan of the New Mutants comic books that she was in, and obviously the Claremont era X-Men comics that she was in. And I thought she came with so many cool accessories. So you had the crown, you had the clothes that went over the top, you had Lockheed the Dragon, which is a really nice accessory, though probably should have come with Kitty Pryde, but yeah, that's okay.
That's fine, he says.
That's fine. I wasn't going to buy Kitty Pryde anyway.
So for me, the 4th one is, I think, our first one, which is Slash.
Slash. The one that got it all going.
The one that got everything going. Slash is an amazing character. I think that he is just the cutest little toy you could ever get.
Yep.
And that was one of the things that I know you surprised me when you talked about how Slash is a remake toy from the Ninja Turtles 2 movie.
No, they reused the body from Slash for Toka.
So like stuff like that I didn't even know about, and that's why I'm glad Anthony's here, because he is an encyclopedia of this shit.
I remember some things. I don't mind saying that. But I forget a lot more. So 3rd place for me is those toys that are so amazing, Rock Lords. And
No freaking way!
yeah.
My third is Rock Lords.
Ah!
Son of a bee.
And see, part of the thing that I love about, especially that episode, is at the beginning, you're like, Rock Lords?
No.
They're toys that turn into rocks. And by the end, after transforming them backwards and forwards, you're like, I flippin' love these.
Even before, when you first mentioned them, I'm like, what the isn't... I'm swearing a lot for Christmas.
You are swearing a lot for Christmas.
Why are you doing this? What is this? I don't even remember what they were.
See, it had an awesome cartoon movie. It was the GoBots versus the Rock Lords. I have it on VHS still. Sure, I have nothing to watch it on, but that's not the point. But, like, I love that we went through the entire run. It wasn't, like, we did pick one. I think we picked Sticks and Stones to look at. The two-headed guy.
No, we did a lot.
Yeah, and then after that, we went through and did, like, all of them.
Because we fast-forwarded a lot of that really bad transformation that I did, which made me learn to love them.
Yeah.
I remember how, like, there's, like, one leg thing or something. I'm like, I cannot transform this. And you're like, that's because you've got to rotate the blah, blah piece. And I'm like, this is just stupid. But I love it.
And, like, there are more Rock Lords that I would love to collect. Like, obviously, that's not the whole collection, because I think there's, like, another 2 waves after that. And they are stupid expensive. But I was in a secondhand store the other day, and I saw, funnily enough, Sticks and Stones. And his foot was broken off.
We found, because
Okay.
We now shop together for toys.
Yes, we do go on partnered adventures.
The toy hunt.
The toy hunt. And we saw it in the store, and I think it was like $40.
Yeah, but I had a foot missing.
Yeah, but like still, that's a lot more than I thought Rock Lords were going to cost, to be honest, because they're rocks.
Yeah, but I think someone just needs to remake them and charge us like $15.
Yeah.
They don't even have to have the cool metal whatever thing. I'd buy them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
I'm sure one of our 30-something fans knows the person that owns the copyright of Rock Lords and is trying to put in a big good word in for us, right?
Yeah. So let us know. Let us know how that goes.
In the comments.
All right. You ready for number 2?
I am.
All right. So number 2 is Voltron. The multiple episodes of Voltron. And I just love the enthusiasm that came through in both of those episodes. And while... Yes, I know that I should know that you like Voltron because you have them all up in the studio. However, it didn't click in my mind that you're a Voltron fan. And then you pull those out, and you were just having so much fun.
I think I did the theme song, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
Multiple voices.
I had a lot of time on my hands. A lot of time.
So yeah, that's my number 2.
We're up to 3 or 2?
No, 3 was Rock Lords.
Because we both like Rock Lords. 2 for me is Muppet Babies, the McDonald meal little toys.
Oh, yeah.
I just love them, and they're put away safe now, so my daughter can't accidentally break them or play with them, because they're a collectible now. But Muppet Babies, it was so good to get them out and to just enjoy. Like, I know people are like, it's just a Happy Meal toy, but it is a childhood memory that I freaking love.
It's a Happy Meal toy that actually brings happiness.
Yes.
And, it actually took me back to being a kid. And when I was a kid, my brother, my mum and my dad, we used to go on trips out to parts of New South Wales and Victoria, just parts that you wouldn't usually go to. And sometimes the highlight was stopping in at McDonald's. And I remember picking up a number of those on one of these trips, so it really took me back.
Nice.
So, number 1.
Oh, hot damn, we're already up to number 1.
We're already up to number 1. We really blazed through those, actually. And I can't really go past this. Like, we had so many awesome ones that we've done this year, but Usagi Yojimbo was the number 1. And not just because we got 203 likes or watches for that. That certainly helped.
Do you know how we got that many likes and no subscribers?
Look, I have an idea. It may have been when a Usagi Yojimbo action figure was released and everybody got confused and thought that we were reviewing the toy.
You fools!
We tricked them again for the first time. But because of us doing that episode, I went to my local comic book store and I started buying the Usagi Yojimbo graphic novels. And I have really enjoyed those. So obviously before that, only knew Usagi Yojimbo as a character from Ninja Turtles. Specifically, Ninja Turtle action figures, because I never remember seeing them in the cartoon. So actually reading through the comics is a lot of fun, and they go, I think it's way back to like 86. So it's lots and lots of, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and they're still making them. Stan Sakai is still making them. I think they go to Dark Horse next year and start a new run.
Okay.
So I've already got that on pre-order at my local comic book shop. You probably should too. I'm not being paid by Stan Sakai, nor Dark Horse, nor Usagi Yojimbo.
Well, he can't pay you. Unless it's in carrots.
Pete.
And
what's your number one?
My number one, look, I'm torn between a lot of it. Like, we have had such a good time doing this. But I think I am going to pick, which again is near the beginning, your Skeletor Dragon
Dragon
Skeletor.
Blaster Skeletor! The Master of the Universe that started my entire collection.
That brings so much memory. And my brother owned it, but I remember that he would run around, fill it up, and, you know, spray, and then I would have the elephant guy.
Yep, Snout Spout. That's one of the ones where I was just like, this is why we do this shit. Because... Language, Pete.
Oh, Christmas. I'm allowed to. You're allowed 5 swear words at Christmas show.
Well, look, I think you're up pretty high.
That was the stuff that I really was like, wow. And I remember, like, when I was doing your recordings, it really got me angry because yours is in such pristine shape and you have, like, its own little container. And every time I wanted to, like, show the detail and move pieces, I just, like, it's going to break. It's going to break. It's going to break. This is our, like, 2nd or 3rd episode. And he's just going to say, I don't want to do this anymore. And now you owe me a new Dragon Skeletor.
Yeah.
And by the way, they are expensive.
Yeah, they are. I think I own 3 now.
Holy hell.
Only one's complete. And that one cost me $25 back in the day. The day being like 15 years ago.
What's the other ones missing if they're not complete?
The other one is missing his chain.
Right.
And then my original one has nothing but his armor.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
He's still up on my wall and has pride of place.
So now that we're doing this little live recording, and I'm sure we've already lost maybe about 15 of our 32 thingos.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to have a little quick summary of the whole year, and then we'll leave it at that.
So, Pete, let's list the reasons why Pete is a bad influence on Anthony.
Oh, this would be good.
Let's see. Since we've started Toynado, I have certainly increased my Ninja Turtle toy collection, and I blame that directly on you.
But I've increased my He-Man collection, which I blame on you.
Okay, that's fair. I go out more often now looking for old and fun action figures, which I wouldn't have done before, because now I have a reason to go, hey, we can do this on Toynado. So that is definitely your fault.
And I blame you for the fact that I got into the Spider-Man figures, which we haven't shown, which we're doing next year.
Oh, yes.
Because you have a larger collection. I needed to buy something else to keep up. So you're to blame for that.
Okay, well.
What else you got?
Oh, what else I got? You're to blame for me buying 2 Voltrons. Yes.
How?
Not just one.
How's that one my
but
fault?
2. Because your enthusiasm for Voltron just kind of bled through, and I went, oh, there's a Voltron. I'm going to buy that one. Bought it, set it up, looks really nice, missing a few bits and pieces. In a different store a couple of months later, that one's more complete. I need to buy another Voltron. So that is on you.
Well, you're to blame with putting the idea, which I'm trying to get, of a museum of toys, which then we can showcase everybody and see our magnificent collection. And when I say magnificent, there's nothing like pricey in it. It's
no,
just,
there is not.
It's well loved. So when people see like the Voltron and go, why is the paint off it? Like, because
why are all the stickers ripped?
Because this museum's about love, not about the finer toys. But what a collection. We'll at least be able to feel like a room of, nice display windows and...
Look, I would love just a room where I can put stuff. And I have a room where I can put stuff, and it is not enough space.
Yeah, but you're to blame for the idea of me wanting now to have a museum.
Yeah, fair.
Anything
fair.
else? Anything else you want to air?
No, I should probably stop there, otherwise I'll get you into trouble.
Well, you're to blame.
Whoa, okay.
One more. Because now I have no room in my area. I've had to actually de-box toys, which is a big no-no, so the other toys can fit in. Like, I've pretty much gone through a whole cycle now, and the reason is you kept encouraging me to go play with them and open them up.
It's true, I am to blame for that.
So, you're the one to blame. Alright.
Alright, folks, just to finish off, we're just gonna name a couple of things that we're hoping to look at for next season. Yes, there will be a season 2, whether you like it or not.
And the quality may not improve, and the audio may not improve.
I mean, it won't get any worse.
But the toys will still be blurry photos and having not quite full rotations without toys falling over.
And hands getting in the way. Always hands getting in the way. It's part of the production value. Alright, so we have looked at a couple of Master of the Universe. Obviously, there will be more. But let's not forget She-Ra, Princess of Power. We have some very fun bits of the She-Ra action figures for us to look through next year. Also, Monsters in My Pocket. I will leave it at that because more explanation you'll get in the episode. Action Master Transformers. The Transformers that nobody asked for, but apparently everybody wants now. Care Bears, because they're awesome.
Care Bear stare!
Stop staring at me. And let's not forget Mask, Mobile, Armored, Strike Command.
Wait, do you actually have Mask?
1 or 2.
Shit, why don't we start with that in season 1? Could have got more fans.
Could have. And let's not forget Ghostbusters.
As in the real Ghostbusters?
As in the real Ghostbusters.
Hot damn. You know you can rebuy those figures now at JB Hi-Fi?
Huh.
But again, $40. No thanks. No thank you. It doesn't even come with the slime. No thank you.
Look, if it's not under $10, Pete doesn't want it.
Look, a good bargain is a good bargain. Right?
Thank you, everybody who has tuned in this year. I hope we didn't disappoint. But
I think some episodes we would have.
I mean, I'm sure expectations weren't terribly high. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing. If you were the person who went across to our Instagram and liked one of our posts, thank you for that. And yeah, we'll be back next year for more fun. Have a great Christmas.
And a Happy New Year! Huh?
Big shout out and thanks to Chownrat for all the art for this episode.